In Ukraine, there is no system of GP, so all patients refer directly to dermatologists, and telemedicine is developing. Each year, 7 million people refer for dermatological consultation, and 30% of which travel from remote rural areas. For the last 10 years, mobility rate in Ukraine grows, starting with 2005. Its index is 3 and 6 and 4 and 5 in 2015. Other skin cancers are about the same. In 2008, in Ukraine, we registered 18,456 new cases of skin cancer, 2,731 of melanoma, which is more than 13% in the structure of all cancers. Melanoma mortality was more than 16% during the first year after diagnosis has been established, and the survival rate was only 5% in first year. In 2008, Ukraine joined the program Euromelanoma, in which 30 European countries participate. The aim of the program is the reduction of melanoma mortality in Europe. So our aim was to increase provision of information of skin neoplasms in the population, use different methods of bringing information to public notice, the expansion of primary diagnosis due to information resources, and to increase availability of dermatological consultations. Few steps we have done in the reduction of melanoma mortality in Ukraine. The first, Melanoma Day. In 2013, examinations were held in 30 cities of Ukraine. 147 dermatologists were involved and examined 9,648 patients. Using the method of remote diagnostics, 1,152 people were examined, 12% of all examined patients in Ukraine. All Ukrainian charitable marathon of health. 28 cities of Ukraine were examined, 61,553 orphans and children from poor families. And the results of children were divided into 3 groups: high-risk group, risk group, and in dispensary. 2 children were emergency operated. Informative website. More than 20,000 visitors during the first week of the site work, and visitors from 34 countries. Every second visitor has passed tests and received individual recommendations. And mass media work. In 2009-2015, 1,139 publications on melanoma and skin cancer problems, TV spots and internet publications. In 2013, we created the Institute of Teledermatology. Its aim was the creation of information resources and materials that will be capable in accessible way to inform people about dangerous skin diseases, symptoms, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. Establishing mechanism of skin tumors diagnosis and conducting screening examinations. Training of doctors and other health professionals. The reduction of melanoma mortality in Ukraine. As we can see, in a 5-year period, starting in 2008, the number of diagnosed melanomas was 2,731, and in 2013 it was 3,330. Melanoma mortality during the first year decreased from 16.2% in 2008 to 12.7% in 2013. In 2014-2015, the remote diagnostics of skin tumors was applied by Institute of Teledermatology. Its aim was to study the effectiveness of teledermatology application in skin tumors diagnostics and differentiation. Patients took photos of skin tumors themselves and, using the platform Telederm, forwarded pictures via the internet to experts. All patients were recommended to have face-to-face consultation and dermoscopic examination, and to excise formations with subsequent histological examination. All patients gave their consents for participation. Description of the main problem, its location, and prepared questionnaire were included. This is an example of a teledermatological case we've got. A patient is 5-year-old. He had this neoplasm for 3 years. And the pathology confirmed melanoma. During 2 years, 1,238 skin tumors were examined remotely. And of all patients recommended to have face-to-face consultation, didn't count 722 persons. Of 516 patients who came to consultation remotely were diagnosed 193 melanocytic nevi, 2 melanomas, 16 precancerous tumors and cancers of the skin, and 305 other benign tumors. And the results of dermoscopic examination were founded 198 melanocytic nevi, 1 melanoma, 18 precancerous tumors and cancers of the skin, 301 other benign tumors. The results of histological examination confirmed 204 melanocytic nevi, 1 melanoma, 18 precancerous tumors and cancers of the skin, 285 other benign tumors. 8 patients refused to excise neoplasms. So the accuracy of remote diagnostics was 84%, and telemedicine application allowed us to increase availability of dermatological consultations and the quality of it. Thank you for your attention.